Hello and welcome to this video on how to defend against the 4-move checkmate, also known as Scholar's Mate. If you're here and you don't know the 4-move checkmate, it goes something like this. And then, say that would be played, and this. Then you'd attack the queen, then checkmate. So that's the Scholar's Mate. The bishop is covering the queen, and the king is trapped. So, this video is on how to defend against that, since I see a lot of videos that show it, but none that really show how to defend, though. I suppose if I searched for it, I'd see that, but one more can't hurt. So, white will play e4, and you will play e5, and white will play the queen out, and now the correct move is knight out. The gut reaction might be to play f6, but then the queen just comes here and you're down a pawn. So don't do that. The correct move is knight c6, defending the pawn. And now the bishop comes down. And here is also a place where you might play an instinctive knight c6. But that just leads to the checkmate, so avoid that. Instead, the correct move here is g6, attacking the queen with the pawn and defending the f7 square. So, in most cases, when that doesn't work, they will move here. And now the queen and the bishop are once again. So the easiest way to defend now to just bring your knight up to f6, blocking. Your queen covers your knight, so that's not an issue. So then often they'll play their knight out to here, to h3, or they'll play something along the lines of d3, bishop g5. If the bishop's pinned, you're going to need to bring your bishop to g7 to defend the knight. And this is a place that you'd be bringing your bishop very soon anyway, since you went ahead and played g6 and now have the dark squares that the bishop needs to cover. And then usually you can castle and have a comfortable game. Now, one more thing to be aware of is that if they move the queen, say, instead of there, back, then you have d5. I'll go ahead and play that. Now, if you play d5, your bishop is attacking their queen, and your pawn is attacking their bishop, so they will save, in all likelihood, their queen. Then you get to take their bishop. And you have just a generally comfortable game. So, in summary, pawn moves up, your pawn moves up, the queen comes, calmly defend with knight c6. Then when the bishop comes out, just play g6, and you're golden. Just play that, and maybe play that. Come up here. Also you have the option of knight to a5, hitting the bishop, if you want to get that pressure off. You do have to give up the knight for it, but it's a pretty good bishop, so as long as e5 remains defended, I say go for it. Okay, so if they do that, then castle, and maybe consider kicking the bishop away, but in all likelihood it won't be a big deal. You also might have options with just like knight d4, driving the queen back here, or else you have this fork. So that is, in a nutshell, how to defend against Scholar's Mate, also known as the 4-move checkmate. Hope you learned something from this video. See you next time.